After Disney fired James Gunn as the director of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 in July 2018, the threequel film meant to close out the franchise got pushed onto rocky ground and placed on a temporary production halt. Now reports have surfaced that suggest Guardians Volume 3 might get completely booted out of its spot on Marvel's release schedule, with what's being described as a surprise MCU film replacing it. So, what is this unforeseen Marvel Cinematic Universe installment? According to the folks at Screen Geek, the answer is kind of strange.
Stop.
Screen Geek recently picked up on an exclusive report that the Daily Mirror published in mid-August, one that claimed Benedict Cumberbatch is poised to earn just under $10 million to top-line a sequel to his 2016 solo superhero movie Doctor Strange. The Daily Mirror further alleged that Marvel will get Doctor Strange 2 behind cameras in spring 2019, estimating that filming could take as long as 6 months. Taking this nugget of information, Screen Geek explored what it could mean for the MCU as a whole, coming up with the idea that Doctor Strange 2 could take precedence over Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on Marvel's to-do list. The outlet pointed to Cumberbatch's reported $6.6 million salary increase as a primary piece of evidence supporting that idea and looked to a mysterious message Doctor Strange director Scott Derrickson posted to Instagram as additional corroboration. In July, shortly after Gunn's firing, Derrickson shared an image of Doctor Strange from the Marvel comic books with the caption, "Not my will, but thine be done. See you in September." Many fans took this to mean that Marvel had gotten to work on Doctor Strange 2, and that the studio would be making a major announcement regarding the sequel pick sometime in September. It would be easy to shut down the idea that Doctor Strange 2 is really in the works, considering Disney and Marvel haven't made an official announcement about it or given it a release date. However, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige did actually reveal that a Doctor Strange sequel is happening. He told Cinema Blend earlier this year, "Doctor Strange, you know, whenever we do another Strange one, which we will do, it will be a number of years from the first Strange. And yet he's a very big part of Avengers Infinity War. So it is just a good problem to have when you have too many beloved characters that people want to see more of." Popular speculation is that Marvel will release Doctor Strange 2 sometime in 2020, the same year Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was meant to debut, at least according to Gunn. If the Daily Mirror's report is to be believed, a 2020 premiere for Doctor Strange 2 would certainly make sense. An early 2019 filming start date and a mid-2019 end date would give the filmmaking team at least a year to piece together the movie, add in what's bound to be a ton of CGI, and smooth out any kinks. The real question here, though, is whether Doctor Strange 2 will actually replace Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on Marvel's movie docket. Marvel never formally dated Guardians Volume 3, but the studio does have 3 dates in 2020 reserved for MCU entries: May 1st, July 31st, and November 6th. The third Guardians movie could have occupied any one of those spots, and if Marvel really does plan to launch Doctor Strange that year, the Sorcerer's sequel may have knocked Guardians 3 out of one of those dates. Unfortunately, it's all a big bundle of conjecture for now, but with Derrickson teasing what could be a huge announcement in September, it appears that things are really heating up for the Doctor Strange sequel. For the time being, however, Marvel fans can still look forward to catching Captain Marvel, Avengers 4, and Spider-Man: Far From Home in 2019.